Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. Sorry about the little bit of a delay, just had to take care of something and also scarf down some more food real fast. Oh. Hey, Thunderwolf. Hey, Jen. How you guys doing? Yeah, Sayori gets a root. All the three girls on the front screen here, they all get a root. So I'm doing all of them. Phrasing. Yeah, they all get a root, and we got ourselves onto Sayori's route last time. So there was a lot of skipping, but we're on it again. And once again, Sayori is my co-host. I gotta use that body pillow for something. Music fantastic. Yeah, this is Sayori's rendition of the menu music. All of them have one. Sayori's kind of quiet in the background. Leave the girl be. She'll do her thing when she wants to. Again, the game has pretty like there's just regular menu music, then they have a Sayori variant, a Yuri variant, a Natsuki, and even a Monica variant. Which I think is pretty cool. And obviously those only kick in when you get onto a girl's route. And obviously unlock once you get onto that girl's route. Settings. It's gonna be a while. That's gonna be a while, but don't matter. And that's our file. So I hope everybody... Well, my bit rate is going to absolute hell. Christ. Okay, bit rate, you want to calm down? Want to calm down, bit rate? Okay, you leveled out. Cool. I don't know what the hell happened there. I do not know what happened there. I don't know why it's really screwed up. Am I still frozen? I'm not frozen. Good. I don't know what happened there. My bitrate just went to 0 and then to 17,000. But it leveled out now. It's all good. Let the woman speak. Don't worry. There's gonna be a lot of Sayori talking because it's her route. And yeah, it is a cool feature. The menu music changes depending on the route. It is pretty cool. It just automatically defaults that once you load up. Whatever girl's route you were on last, that's the one that kicks in. So if you want to hear the just base standard menu music again, you gotta go into the options. Or clear out your saves entirely. So yeah, I'm hoping everyone's weekend went well. Mine was tiring, especially yesterday. Very, very busy. And then a lot of no-shows, so just even busier because I had to be all over the place. I'm hoping tonight isn't too bad, because I gotta go in for 4 to 12:15. Yay. Oh well. Then I'm off for 2 days. Granted, one of those days I'm going to the dentist, but still. I'm still off for 2 days. And then it's nothing but mornings after that. Until I find out what next week brings. So yeah, I totally forgot at the end of my last stream to say what this week is going to look like stream-wise. So I'll just very quickly go over it now, and then at the end of end of this stream, I'll go through it again. So obviously today, right now, normal 10 o'clock, Doki Doki Blue Skies. Tomorrow and Wednesday will also be blue skies, but those will be starting at 2 o'clock. So hope it's not as bad as yesterday today, because you're 1 to 9. I mean, as long as you show up, I think we'll be good. My mid didn't show up yesterday. And then my closer didn't show up yesterday. So that was fun. Is Ruby not allowed in while streaming, or she prefer just not to be? If I leave the door open, the dogs will come and go, but most of the time, they just don't want to be in here while I'm streaming. Maybe because I talk too much, and it just kind of bugs them, where it's like they're coming in here to relax and chill, and then they just got me talking. It's like, no, no more. Bye. So I just close the door. And mostly so, it drowns out some of the noise I make from getting to all over the rest of the house. Though I'm home alone, I'll keep the door open, and the dogs can come and go as they please. But I'm not opposed to having the dogs in here while streaming. I have no problem with that. They just don't want to be in here most of the time. Thunder's from work. Yeah, he's from work. Yeah, yesterday was not good at work. Oh boy. If you saw in our Discord, Jen, I did say a few things that were going on. Mostly that people didn't show up and I was left alone. So I'm still a little tired from yesterday, but oh well. Just gotta get through today, and then off. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my bitrate right at the beginning there. That was really weird. Oh well, we're good now. Again, what did everyone else do on their weekend? I'll get into this after we chat for a short little time. I want to hear everyone's Saturday, Sunday, and all that have went. I think it's defaulted back to Yuri's version of the opening. Oh well. Yeah, it's definitely Yuri's. I've heard it long enough to recall it. There we go, there's Sayori's. Not too bad. Yesterday's your day off, so you spent it with the fam? Nice, nice. Very nice. I think because I went into the music menu, it just started scrolling through things. That's why it randomly started doing Yuri's music again. And do I have Sayori's? Yep, she's got her excited chibi emote there. Good. So that's it. I like doing that. I like having a little different things for whatever girl's route I'm actually on. Nice little visual cues. There we go. Weird. That was weird. It wouldn't let me click anything for a second. For some reason, it defaults back to Yuri's. Weird. Whatever. Oh well. Not too big of a deal. Alright. I think I've spent enough time kind of waiting around. Just I want to get into this. So I don't know how far I'm going to end up actually getting in these. Because I'm doing this for 3 days straight. BRB switching comps. Okie dokie. I need a better way to prop Sayori up. She's just kind of resting on a chair, but she could just easily slide off at any moment. It's almost like body pillow covers are very smooth, and having it on a smooth wooden chair doesn't help. Alright. I'll just load up the save now. That again, like, because now we are in Sayori's route, the text box has changed to a different color. Back in Yuri's route, it was purple. Now we got blue. Because I guess Sayori's color is blue. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, Yuri's a purple, Natsuki's pink, Sayori would be blue, and Monika's got green. That seems to be the nice default for just Monika is green. Could also mean she's green with envy. But I mean that's base game Monika. This is Blue Sky's modded Monika. She's just a normal girl with a lot of pressure on her. I'm gonna go through my tea before I even begin. Jesus Christ. Well, what else is new? So, recap of stuff that happened the last time, just before Act 2 actually began. We tailored all of our poems to Sayori. For festival prep, we hung out with her, putting together goodie bags and having just a good old time together. Then the festival happened. It went to complete and utter shit. It's just been kind of a little weird because, wow, something we tried to do to get a lot of members went horribly, horribly wrong. So now everyone was still kind of down in the dumps. About a week after that, we kind of just spent the afternoon, actually the whole day with Sayori, just kind of hanging out, reminiscing. Got a call from our mom while interrupting something Sayori was about to tell us. And then she just kind of put it off after. She's like, no, it's okay. It's not important. And then the route started. So the whole point of him joining the club, mostly to, you know, reconnect with Sayori, we're doing that this route. We're reconnecting with our childhood friend. God, everything is freaking stiff today. I mean, everything. Alright. So, let us continue on and start Act 2 of Sayori's route. See how this goes. Oh, I forgot to add something into my title. I apologize, everybody. There we go. Alright, so again, use the command Blue Skies to just get a brief rundown of what this mod is. And inside that command, there is also the command for content warnings, because again, this mod will touch on to some more serious topics and potentially triggering ones. So I put a content warning on there, so you know what you could expect to appear in this route specifically. I added one into Yuri's route after Some more heavier topics came up that even I wasn't really that much prepared for, so I have a content warning command in place for everyone to use if they're unsure. And if things seem to be steering toward one of those, if you need to step away, go right ahead. Though I believe because we are starting Act 2, we won't be getting into the heavier stuff right away. That generally happens more towards the middle or end of Act 2, and then leading more into Act 3, so we should be okay towards the beginning. Once we get a little further into the route, that's when this stuff will really start to come more to the forefront. So again, Command Blue Skies and CW for content warnings are there and available to you guys at all times, and I will not be offended if you have to step away, because I totally understand. Alright, let's truly get started then. For sure. Maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll drag it out another 20 minutes. Not kidding. Alright. Let's actually start. As the sound of my alarm makes an unwelcome presence in my bedroom, I can't help but wonder, do I even need an education? I could totally just become a video... Okay, good way to start this one off. I hope someone clips this. Oh my god. It's... Good job. Yeah, fuck education. I'll just be a streamer. I mean, it's worked for some people, but not everybody. Stay in school, everyone. Reluctantly, I sit up and stretch. I just hope I don't run into any of those pricks who ruined our festival. Not to mention, I hope they aren't giving any of the club members any flack. Especially Sayori. At least Sakurai is cool. You just gotta drop the fact, yeah, at least my teacher's cool. Surprisingly, Sayori's already there by the time I arrive. Now the woman shall speak. Good morning! I gave her a mockingly suspicious look. You know, for someone who sleeps in a lot, you sure are chipper in the mornings. Hey! Am I not allowed to be happy? Of course you are, Sayori. Ready for another super exciting and totally not boring day at school? Ready as I'll ever be. Kind of losing the voice here. I'll get it back eventually. How about you? Could be worse, I guess. I'm enjoying history a lot, actually. Sakurai's a really good teacher. You don't want to gush about your goddamn teacher? Oh yeah, I remember you saying. We're pretty lucky to have him, aren't we? Definitely. I didn't think anyone could top Makoto last year, but Sakurai somehow managed to pull it off. Guess it helps that history's a decent subject. I mean, yeah, kinda. I've always preferred those kinds of subjects myself, too. What do you mean? You know,
Japanese? History? Anything that isn't math. Or physics.
Still not much of a science kind of girl, eh?
Nope.
Didn't think so. You're always better than me when it came to the more creative subjects, though. Looking back, when we helped each other out with our homework, I guess we covered each other's weaknesses, huh?
We sure did. I remember we used to doodle on each other's work, too.
Oh my god. Yeah, this totally sounds like something Sayori would do.
You even handed in that science homework once, and you didn't even realize I'd drawn a bunch of animals all over it.
Sayori laughs just as the school looms in sight. Her giggles, coupled with the sudden remembrance of that silly memory, causes a warm feeling to wash over me. I'd totally forgotten about that. My science teacher, on the other hand, well, let's just say he didn't expect a bunch of cats, rabbits, and dogs to be on that worksheet. Well, we were learning about evolution, so I guess you drawing all those animals was fitting, right?
Of course! It totally wasn't me just getting my revenge from you pulling the planets prank.
What? What? What did you do? What did you do? Game Baron, what the fuck did you do? What's the planets prank? Oh, that was something I'll never forget. You mean the Uranus joke? Or Uranus? Har har har. Yeah, okay, yeah, he said Uranus. The fact that Sayori can't help but giggle when she hears the name is testimony to how she's truly a child at heart.
Yes.
I grin at her. Although she initially tries to pout, she can never hold an angry face, even when she's joking. Back when we were first learning about the solar system, I heard about what was so funny about Uranus from a classmate of mine. Sayori, being blissfully ignorant at the time, asked me what was so funny about the planet's name. I told her to ask her mother how Uranus was looking, and she actually did. Oh my god. Wow, I could just imagine that.
Mom, how's Uranus look? I don't think it looks that big.
Oh my god, I could have too much fun with this. Distinctly, I can remember being in utter hysterics when her mother was both parts confused and stern with her daughter for apparently asking such a rude question. Definitely one of my little personal victories. Come on, you have to admit we got each other good. Anyway, I'll catch you at lunchtime. See ya.
Bye.
As I make my way over to my classroom, the typical school scene greets me. Students of varying ages making their ways to wherever they need to be, no doubt bracing themselves for the drag that is Monday morning. The sounds of chattering and laughter fill the atmosphere as I spot a few familiar faces. Occasionally, a teacher admonishes a laggy student, no doubt reminding them not to be late for homeroom. Outside my classroom, I peer through the window. There's a few of my classmates there already, Sakurai himself looks like he's only just arrived. Alright, back to the good old teacher Sakurai, who apparently I can't stop gushing about. Ah, Baron! Good morning. How was your weekend? Morning, sir. Not bad, not bad. Haven't woken up that early on a Saturday for a while, so I figured I'd make the most of it. Would you believe me if I told you I spent it enjoying the outdoors and getting homework done? There's a mischievous twinkle in Sakurai's eye as he answers. Why, Baron, of course I would. After all, given your impeccable history with handing in homework on time, I'd be hard-pressed not to. On the topic of handing homework in time, one of my classmates noticeably fidgets. I'm willing to bet he hasn't done last week's assignment. There's always that one kid. Always the one. Granted, there may have been 1 or 2 times where I was guilty of the very same thing. At least Sakurai is fairly relaxed about missing the odd deadline. I check the clock hanging on the wall. It's almost time to start, and a few last-minute stragglers hurriedly make their way in. Most people are here at this point. Sakurai is sitting by his desk, a pen between his fingers, and a thoughtful look on his face. Emmy, yep, Emmy just managed to make it in. Oh, of course she sits next to us. She's a desk buddy. Emmy hurriedly makes her way past the door into her seat next to me. Kind of ironic how she's on the track team, yet still the last one in, which Sakurai picks up on. I'm just gonna call out Emmy for almost being late. Ah, Emmy! He leans back in his chair as Emmy looks up at him with as innocent a face as she can muster. Remember, there's one thing you never want to do is make Emmy pout. Because it looks like, you know, he's just stomped on a puppy or something. Kill a I can't remember the exact words Hisao used back in Kadowa Shoujo. I think it was killed a puppy, I don't know. Something involving a puppy.
Yes, sir?
How is it that a member of the school's track team is the slowest one to arrive? Light chuckles fill the room. Sakurai's banter with his students is always amusing to witness. Okay, that's pretty... Yeah, she's always the last one, apparently. She's the last one in the door.
Well, I'm not technically late, am I?
And, yeah, okay. Now we're just gonna tag team Sakurai saying, no, stop your banter. If she's not late, she's arrived on time. Ugh. Whatever. I mean, is that annoying? Someone being, like, just a minute before the bell rings? Would you rather a student be late or just on time? I need the teacher's perspective here. Just on time, always. Okay, I figured I'd much prefer them to just be on time. I cannot remember what kind of voice I gave Sayori. Just glad they get there, honestly. Being late doesn't really bother me unless it's them grabbing Starbucks or something stupid. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Totally fair. They need a damn good reason to be late. Not just, oh, sorry, I was chatting with somebody. My friend. Also, what do you need Starbucks for, kids? Bathroom parties, oh my god. Of all places to hang out away from everyone, it's the bathroom. Oh boy, oh boy. Kids confuse me sometimes. Actually, not sometimes, all the time. Kids always confuse me. Granted, I'm very easily confused. So that's not saying much.
She does have a point, sir. See? Even the class rep is on my side.
Come on, Sayori. What happened to respecting authority? High school at Todd England didn't have walls to the bathroom, just the stall. What? So what, is it just the hallway and then there's stall doors for a bathroom? Because the behavior was so bad they couldn't trust the kids to not light fires, smoke up, beat people, etc. I'm literally imagining like a regular hallway now. Like, I'm specifically imagining, here's a hallway, classroom on one side, the other side is stall doors to a toilet. Good lord. It was like if there was a class in the corner of the school, but with no walls. Oh my god. Wow. What a... wow. Yeah, clearly can't trust the kids then. Gotta take the damn walls down. Oh boy. Yeah, that's weird. An open concept bathroom. Oh my... Jesus.
I'm not the one who makes the rules, sir.
As if on cue, the bell rings, a moment after Emmy slips into her seat. Cutting it pretty close. Now that everyone's here, let's get started. Now, believe me when I say that the First World War is one of the most interesting things you'll ever study in school. Although your science teachers may beg to differ. So, a conflict involving nations from all across the world, continent to continent. With soldiers, as well as civilians, involved in the fighting, it truly changed the geopolitical climate for many of the combatants involved. As he talks, his trademark enthusiasm shines through. It's almost like he was born to be a teacher. Now, can anyone tell me the year it started? Bonus points if you can explain how it began. Anybody? What year did World War I start, and how? I'll give everybody, like, I don't know, 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1812. Well, it's an answer. And before anyone asks, no, bonus points does not mean exemption from homework for a week. I can't help but smile to myself after hearing the mixture of groans and laughs from the class. Maybe Monday morning won't be so boring after all. I think I know the date. I definitely know how it kind of all began. Okay, I was off by 2. Okay. 1914. World War I started in 1914, and the big thing that kind of sparked it was the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand. Hypothetically, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot going on. People just will credit that as the thing that really kickstarted it all. I still find that whole assassination, thing kind of funny in a way, because the guy tried so many times throughout the day to do it, and just couldn't, then went to a cafe, and the dude's caravan decided to turn down that street, so he just took his shot while he's sitting at a cafe. Yeah, there was a lot going on in the world at the time. They just credit the assassination as the thing that really... It was just kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. Anyway, we had a little mini history lesson. The rest of the lesson passes by fairly quickly, and before I know it, it's lunchtime. And we found Sayori, so we're going to see her at lunch.
You're looking a bit livelier.
Sakurai has that effect on us. We're also learning about the First World War, which is pretty interesting. I don't think Japan was involved much in that. Yeah, definitely not. That was like pretty much all of just Europe. Then North America joined in. If I recall correctly.
You're right. It is. Although it's so sad thinking about all those soldiers who died.
Well, yeah, it is a terrible war. Yeah. I mean, it is kind of sad if you think about it like that. Sayori, calm down. Please. My goodness.
In such horrible ways, too.
My God, she's actually getting teary-eyed thinking about the people that died in World War I. My goodness. She's a little more sensitive than we thought. Dang. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. It's just, damn. For sure. They were hoping it would be the war to end all wars. Yet 20 years later, they were at it again. Yeah, it's like just kind of one game kind of had a character refer to this the second time they went to war, because they made the character a veteran of the first one. He referred to the war in the 40s as no, this isn't a separate war. It's the first one after intermission. Because I mean, it was more or less fighting the same enemy in a way as Germany. And this was a British character saying it. While it's definitely not true, because it was technically a different kind of Germany both times for different reasons in a way. Still. That's like just a hell of a thing. It's the same war, just after intermission. I don't know. That just always kind of stuck with me, just hearing that. Probably apply that to like video game stuff or anime things or just even TV show things where there's some kind of war as a background and then it gets started up again years later. Just be the same thing after intermission. I'm gonna say that a lot now, aren't I? Once again, I ramble. Y'all know me. I ramble. Ramble to no end. Anyway, how was your morning? What subject did you have? You appreciate my rambling? I appreciate you appreciate the rambling.
Physics. In the morning. Baron, it's so unfair. We should have a subject I enjoy on a Monday morning.
Sleeping isn't a subject, though.
Hey! I like Japanese too, you know. Japanese, history, even stuff like English. The subjects where I can express myself a bit more.
How do you express yourself in history? I can see potentially expressing yourself in English and Japanese, but how do you express yourself in history class? Could it just be how she interprets history and why people would do what they did? Maybe. Huh. I've never seen history as a subject where you can be creative. Like, super creative. Yeah, I guess you could just... Creative part could just be how you interpret maybe people's feelings during that time. And their motives. Alright, okay, actually, that does kind of make sense a bit now, more. You know, given how you're in a literature club, it all makes sense now. As in why you prefer subjects like Japanese. More creative subjects where you can write stories, poems, that sort of thing.
Yeah! Plus, I don't think I'll ever need to work out the area of a triangle in real life.
Unless you're a gardener. Potentially. Or architect. You never know. Come on, can you not see Sayori swinging a hammer?
Well, I really hope not. Whereas stuff that we learn in Japanese helps with writing poems. Although I don't think the teacher was happy when she found me trying to write a poem in her class. But it's not my fault, right?
She looks at me with puppy dog eyes, and in that moment, it hits me just how adorable Sayori can be. Those big blue eyes, it's impossible to say no to her, and... Wait a minute, where's this coming from? Huh? Yeah, no, definitely not your fault. I think he's starting to catch the feels. Anyway, what's that you got? What's that you've got? I motioned to the food in front of her. It's fairly obvious what she's eating, but I needed a quick change of topic to cover whatever it was that just came over me. You're catching the feels.
Eh? You mean this? It's a cinnamon bun. Really delicious.
That was so cringe. I love it. Ah. Why am I cringe? I know why I'm cringe. Why do I embrace it? I gotta laugh at myself a lot. I have to laugh at myself. It's the only way to get through the embarrassment. Sayori, I couldn't get a word of that. But I'm guessing you're enjoying it. She loudly gulps down the sugary delight.
Sorry. Yeah, it's so yummy. Do you want to try some?
Can't hurt. She tears off a piece and reaches forward. I'm struck by how soft and warm her hands are. The fuck? Why are you holding your hands while she's giving you a piece of a cinnamon bun? Usually when someone passes me food, I grab the food. I'm not gonna caress their hand as I grab. That's a little weird for just a friend. I don't. Whatever. Game Baron's weird. It's only a brief moment of contact, but it's enough to ignite that weird, warm feeling within. Snap out of it! Pop it in my mouth and savor the sweet taste filling my taste buds. Remind me to get some of my own.
I'm planning on tactfully snacking on these during class this afternoon. That's one way of getting me through a boring school day.
Well, if it works, it works. Just like that, the alarm rings, signifying the end of the lunch break. Back to it, I guess. Waving goodbye to Sayori, we make our respective ways back to our classrooms. Alright. Time skip. Another day, another lesson. Thankfully, it's Friday, meaning the tempting allure of the weekend beckons. Just one more day to sit through. As Sakurai explains the origins of the war, my mind can't help but drift away. Who was it who decided we should have 5 working days, but only 2 days off? Man, that seems mighty unfair if you ask me. Preach! A 4-day week and 3-day weekend sounds so much better. I know Sayori would definitely agree. Probably not Monica, though, given how hard she works. I'm saying I think Monica would appreciate the extra time off that she can have a break for. Yeah. Monica would probably appreciate a break. Speaking of Sayori, I wonder what she's up to. I've noticed she's been on my mind a little more than usual. Even when I was at home, just playing video games in an effort to procrastinate on my homework. Knowing her, she's probably doodling instead of paying attention. Then again, I'm daydreaming myself. I guess shorter attention spans are something we both suffer from. It's a little on the warm side in here anyway. And Sakurai wouldn't mind too much if I spaced out, right? Spending more time with Sayori recently has made me think. Oh, good Christ. Oh my god, I know what's going on here. Flashback! Hey, Baron! Don't run too far off ahead! Oh, this is cringe. This is gonna be so cringe. Ah, God, no. He's too cringe. Sorry, Jan, I must say the banned word. I have to say the banned word. I apologize. He's a little kid, so go cut some slack. I still feel really weird saying it, just in general.
Sorry, Daddy. I just want to play.
Oh, great. So I gotta bring back Southern Mom immediately.
Such a ball of energy, aren't you? Don't worry. Your dad and I will keep an eye on you. Oh, and here's some money. Buy something from the ice cream truck.
Would you like us to come with you?
Oh my god.
Cringe. Little kid stuff like this is just so cringy to me. Ah.
No, it's okay. I'm a big boy now, remember? Of course, darling. How could we ever forget?
Dad grins as he reaches out to affectionately ruffle my hair. Of course you are, son. Now go out there and have fun. I barely hear him as I take off, bound toward the ice cream truck. As I'm lining up, my mind runs crazy at the thought of all the different flavors and choices. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mint. It's great. The line shuffles forward, and I dig into my pockets and bring out the money. You clipped the banned word. Of course you clipped it. You've given me more than I need for the ice cream. Awesome. This will make sense to literally no one else. Yeah, I know. That means I can get more than one. I quickly look around me, trying to spot my parents. They're sitting on a bench, chatting away. They won't notice. Ah, yeah. This is the best day ever. Huh? Who's this? Little baby Sayori. Standing to the left of me is a young girl. She's looking sadly at the ice cream truck in front of me. Why is she looking sad, though? All the other kids are happy. She should be happy. There's ice cream right here.
Hey!
Girl jumps a little.
Sorry. I, didn't mean to scare you.
She turns to look at me, giving me a wide smile. Huh? Wasn't she sad just a minute ago?
It's okay. I'm Sayori. Hi, Sayori. I'm Baron. I, saw you looking sad. Do you want some ice cream? That makes me happy when I'm feeling sad.
You know what? It totally makes sense to have all these flashbacks, even the childhood friend trope being used. Yeah, very true. We're just sitting in class thinking back, let's think of the first time I met Sayori. Usually you're not a fan. I don't think it uses it too often for this, and I'm pretty sure. I think this is the only time we actually have a flashback. But it totally does fit the trope of flashing back to my childhood friend kind of thing.
Ice cream? For me? You'd buy that for me? Sure. My mommy gave me too much money. I would have gotten 2 ice creams for myself. But you look sad, and I don't like seeing my friends sad.
Okay, I guess all of a sudden we're friends because I mean that's how kids work. They talk to someone for a second. Yeah, we're friends now. It's so easy to make friends as a kid. Generally speaking. Just in the general sense, as a kid, it's a lot easier to make friends than it is as an adult. And there goes my tea. Sayori looks at the floor. She looks kinda shy.
Are you sure? Yeah! Now come on, which one do you want? Oh, thank you! The that one with the long name!
God damn it.
The synonym?
Synonym, yep. Can I get the synonym ice cream? Give me the synonym. God, it's too cute.
Yeah! Okay.
I handed it over to her, taking mine from the ice cream man.
Thanks again. That's okay. Do you want to be friends?
Her eyes light up, and she shows me a bright smile.
Okay. Do you want to go by the swings? I'll race you there. Hey, no fair. You didn't say when to start.
God damn it. This is definitely kids. This is 100% kids.
Thanks for being my friend, Baron. I'm new here and don't have any other friends. No problem. You're really cool, and it's nice to make a new friend.
I think this might be Sayori's mom. More than likely. I'm not making her also, Southern. Because that'll just not go well.
Ah, there you are. Hi, Mommy. Ah, I see you've made a new friend. Who might this be, Sayori? That's Baron! He got me this cinnamon popsicle. Cinnamon popsicle! Are those... What? Oh my god, it's actually a thing. There's a lot of homemade ones. Japan has strange flavors, to be fair. Cow tongue ice cream. Okay. Ooh. My bitrate went nuts again. Okay. Guess it's not liking me opening Chrome today. So I'll just have to avoid that. Okay. Also, everyone is still kind of home, so they're probably using the internet for stuff too. But we're holding steady enough for no problems. This isn't a super intensive game, either. Ah, did he now? She was looking really sad. I thought it would cheer her up. That's very nice of you, Baron. Sayori, do you mind explaining to Baron why you didn't have money for the popsicle in the first place? I feel like she got in trouble. What? Do I have to? Come on. Okay. I was being a bit naughty earlier. Mommy told me not to eat all the candy before dinner yesterday. But I just couldn't help it. So she said I wasn't allowed to get a popsicle today.
Oh, boy. Of course.
Indeed. So, she was being punished for it. Oh no. She angry at me? I'm sorry. I didn't know she was in trouble. Although I'm glad you made a new friend, Sayori. Huh?
She laughs softly. Man, Sayori really looks like her.
Don't you worry, Baron. You were very kind. And it already looks like you two are great friends. Looks like... why is there two alreadys? Just say it looks like you two are great friends already, or it already looks like you two are great friends. Drop one. I don't think you need both. Yeah, drop one of the alreadys. You don't need both of them. You're so guilty of doing this in your writing. Yeah, me too, honestly. And then I catch myself like, oh, shit. That's probably what I have to edit the most. Yep. I relate to that. Big time. Why we notice it so much in other writings. Like, yeah, just, you don't need both. Drop one of them. It's okay. Whew.
Yeah, good job. Your daydream is over. Baron! Huh? What? With a sudden jolt of reality, I realize I'm back in the present. Given the way Sakurai is looking at me, he clearly noticed me dozing off. Oops. I'm going to assume you fell asleep because you stayed up late doing some reading about the war. Yes, sir, of course. Excellent. Then you'll be able to answer this next question without any difficulty.
I gulp. Yeah, you got me in a trap there. Let's hope it's not too unreasonable. Can you explain to me how Great Britain got involved in the war? Okay, this one I actually know. I vaguely remember Sakurai talking about this yesterday. Luckily, I'm able to answer his question satisfactorily. After what feels like an eternity, a wry smile appears on his face. That late-night study session really paid off, it seems. He shoots me a knowing smile. I weakly grin back. That was close. Luckily, by the time I woke up, most of the class has already passed. Just how long was I out for? And how did Sakurai only just notice now? Unless we're way in the back of the classroom. Probably by the window. So that we can just kind of look out of it like a typical anime protag. I'm looking at a wall right now. My window's that way. Anyway, as the bell's about to ring, I figured I should finish my lesson before it rings for once. Even though I'm confident that you'd rather learn about the intricacies of the war than go to lunch. As if by a stroke of fate, Sakurai's stomach rumbles. He wearily rubs his face and laughs dejectedly. Well, if that is an example of Deus Ex Machina, then I don't know what is. A smattering of laughter fills the room. Class dismissed, everyone. Everyone begins packing away their things and heading for the door, no doubt eager to refuel after the morning session. Baron, a word if you will. Oh, damn. Why do I get the feeling this is to do with me falling asleep? As the last student files out, I gingerly approach Sakurai's desk, a hint of resignation in my gait. Don't worry, there's no need to look so worried. You're not in trouble or anything like that. You had me scared, sir. I think every student dreads hearing those words. Can we have a word? Or, can you see me after class? If it's any consolation, Baron, you'll still fear those words even after graduation. Oh? Mischief at university, sir? Now, that would be telling. Anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I just wanted to know how you're getting on in class. With the course, that is. Oh, well, it's going pretty well, I'd say. History is one of my favorite subjects, and World War I is an interesting topic. Plus, your teaching style sits really well with me. And I'm, sorry for falling asleep in class. I know it's a little disrespectful. I just had an, late night. There's a knowing look in Sakurai's eyes as he dismissively waves away my apology. Not to worry, Baron. I know high school can be a trying period, especially when you have a lot going on. Besides, you answered my question correctly, so it's fair to assume you at least have some idea what I'm talking about. I can't help but grin at him. With the friendly, understanding aura he emanates, sometimes you forget he's a teacher. Although, if you could try and refrain from falling asleep in class again, that would be much appreciated. Although his tone remains light and friendly, there's an edge of sternness to his voice. I guess it must be pretty disheartening as a teacher if one of your students falls asleep in your class. Oh, yeah, of course. Won't happen again, sir. Good, good. Well, I just wanted to check up on you. You're doing well, so I'm satisfied. Do let me know if that changes. I'd be happy to assist where I can. Now, I shouldn't be denying you your well-earned lunch break. Thanks. Have a good one too, sir. With a nod, he dismisses me and returns to his desk. As I make my way to the courtyard, I notice Yuri sitting by herself, lost in a book. As I approach her, I pause. Should I ask her to join me? She does look a little lonely, and we're friends, right? Alright, we actually got a choice. Yeah, that brings me to the save. I am live, right? Right? I am live, correct? Somebody please tell me. It shows I'm live. Okay, good. I don't know, something seemed to be going a little funky. For a second there. Alright. I'm good. Perfect. Alright, so... do I invite Yuri or not invite Yuri? Good lord, I had a lot of Yuri last time. But I mean, we are friends, so I probably should invite her. But, like, why not? Yeah, fuck it. Inviting Yuri. As much as I think Yuri is someone who's comfortable being by herself, I think it'll be nice to have some new company during lunch. Besides, she gets along with Sayori and I. She looks really lost in thought. Never without her books, is she? Hey, Yuri. She jumps slightly, eyes widening at the sudden disturbance. Oops. I forgot she startles easily. I can never get away from Yuri, apparently. Oh, good afternoon, Baron. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay. I was just very much immersed in this book. I was gonna invite you to sit with Sayori and I, but if you'd rather be left alone... A pensive look crosses her face. I get the feeling she isn't used to social invitations. Me? The one and only. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to disturb your conversation. Don't sweat it. It's fine. Well, if you're sure... I laugh as she packs up her things and follows me over. Leading the way, I spot Sayori in the courtyard and take a seat opposite her on one of the benches. Yuri follows suit. Hey, Yuri! How's your week been? It's been enjoyable so far. Learning a lot of interesting things. It's definitely stimulating. Although I'm glad it's the weekend coming up. Yeah, Sayori and I are with you on that. How about you two? How was your week gone? It's been okay. Some lessons are kind of boring, though. Still trying to wrap my head around some of the stuff we're doing in math. Japanese is going well, though. We've been looking at literary techniques and how they can apply to poetry, so I think I may be able to try some new stuff with my poems. Oh? Well, I look forward to seeing that, Sayori.
Yeah, same. Monica will probably appreciate it too. I'm amazed I have not done had a thing with Monica yet in this stream. Speaking of which, we're having a meeting with the club after school today. Why did I just say that after? Oh, good Christ. They're talking about Halloween.
Yep. We're focusing on what to do for Halloween. It'll be a lot of fun.
That's right up your alley, eh, Yuri? There's a pic of her, but... What? Oh, is there an actual Monica route? No. They planned to have a Monica route. They had someone working on it. That person had to drop out for some reason or another. And I guess they didn't feel right having someone come in to finish the route off. So they had to cancel a Monica route. However, what was completed, or at least partially completed, they put into the game as an extra. So there are a few scenes of what was going to be the Monica route in the game that you can access easily. So I'll do that at the very end once I'm done with the main routes. Just see, hey, here's little bits of Monica's route, the unfinished one. That's why I kept her, little chibi there. She may not have a completed route, but there's still some parts of it. And again, as we've been playing through the other routes, you get the little hints of what her route would have been about, and probably focused on. Hers very much being just about being, overwhelmed with responsibility and then the stress from it. And again, I feel like, in addition to being a perfect student, being in a tennis club, running the literature club, probably doing more going to cram school after school and clubs and whatnot, and then adding in the pressure of having a boyfriend would probably just break Monica. She'd probably have a big breakdown of just being overwhelmed with everything. That's just everything I've gathered from this so far. Probably some point where she can either try to confront her parents about being overwhelmed or just continuing on with it and just dealing with it. Which I think would have probably led to a good and bad ending for her, whether she confronts her parents or just stays quiet and just does what they say. So yeah, there is no actual real Monica route. There's just the few little scenes and the little scraps you could probably pick up from the other girls' routes. Yeah, it's very much a what could have been. And again, their intention was to have a Monica route, just, circumstances. Some bad circumstances happened is all.
How so?
Well, Halloween's all about horror, right? And your poems typically focus on darker themes.
Ah, yes, indeed.
She smiles dreamily. I guess a day dedicated to horror is like a dream come true for her.
There's definitely a lot of room for creativity when it comes to that genre. horror is ever so expansive. I don't like that stuff too much. Sometimes you can get really scary. Not a big fan of fear, Sayori? Oh, what happened there? Sorry, that didn't sound too ominous or weird, did it? Not at all! I've always admired how you stick to your interests. It's really cool to see. Don't worry about it. Ah. Well, that's reassuring to hear, I suppose. Makes for some nice variety in the club, Yuri. The bell rings, cutting short our conversation. Well, time to get these last few hours over with. See you both in the club. See you guys! She cheerily waves. Until then. Alright, well, I guess I'm voicing Monica now. Definitely gonna be happening. As I open the door, the familiar sight of the girls greets me. Although, Monica is missing. It's a little unlike her to be late, isn't it? Then again, she was tardy that one time during my first week at the club. Ah, yeah, the one where she was learning piano. Hey, everyone. Hey! Hi. The girls have pushed a few desks together and are sitting in a row, with Sayori on the left, Yuri in the middle, and Natsuki on the right. Alright, so it's a Yuri sandwich. I wearily flop next to Sayori. Hello, Baron. How were your last few classes? Not as fun as the last few classes on a Friday could ever be. While school can be a wonderful place to learn new things, I'll admit that a weekend break is always appreciated. It's nice to have a break. Sure. By the way, does anyone know where Monica is? We were just talking about that. She was the one who set this meeting up, yet she's late for it. She rolls her eyes. Bet she's playing the piano, or coming back from tennis. Or whatever her latest hobby is. As she says that, the door opens and Monica comes bursting in, an apologetic look on her face. Sorry. I'll keep this one brief, don't worry. Sitting at a desk in front of us, she pulls out her laptop and fires it up. There's silence as the machine whirs to life, along with a slight anticipation. Words. I need to speak words. Unfortunately, there's still a trace of tension in the air, undoubtedly stemming from everyone's memory of the festival. What? Fucking what? What the fucking shit? When the hell did I say along with a slut? I said what I said. Oh, good Christ. Ugh. I done goofed. Great. Yep. Okay. Yep. Plenty more where that comes from later on, I'm sure. Always is. Bitrate is really starting to act up a bit now. What the fuck are they doing down there? That's still in the acceptable range for this. So, I can continue. It's not particularly prominent. The club still has a laid-back, cozy aura, but there's just enough to serve as an uncomfortable reminder. I guess I was naive to think something so serious would get brushed over so soon. Okay, no, my bitrate is now steadily going down. Oh, of course there's a new freaking software update for my graphics card, whatever. Okay, wow, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm not even kidding, my bitrate is very slowly just starting to drop off entirely. I'm down to 1,000. Now I'm in the night. Oh boy. Okay, huh. Yeah. This ain't good. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It's fine on your end. It probably looks okay at your end, but normally my bitrate is in like the 2500 range, and right now it's been slowly decreasing, and now I'm in 900. Like, that is just a significant bitrate drop. And it's not a huge jump either. Again, it's been slow, like just tick, tick, tick down. So, yeah, I'm not gonna tempt fate right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna tempt fate. I don't think it's gonna recover this time around. They're probably doing God knows fucking what now. Probably computer, both phones, TV, all streaming something different right now. Who knows? So, yeah, unless it comes back. It might be coming back. I'll give it a few moments, just to see if it does, return. It looks like it might be. Oh? I think it's making a comeback. Okay, I'll go back to that screen now. Let's see. Okay, if you can hold steady around there, I'd be okay with that, because now we're back into like the 1800 range. Alright, I think it'll hold for now. If it drops back into the just triple digits, I'll end off there. Plus, I don't have too much time left anyway for today. So I'll just go until I see it drop down to, like, literally unwatchable. Okay, we're back in the 2000. We should be fine. Especially the argument between Natsuki and Monica. Nonetheless, Monica, with all of her charms as confident leader, is quick to move things along. Okay, everyone. So, as you guys know, Halloween is coming up. Sayori and I were talking. How does a Halloween party sound? A Halloween party? Didn't think you were much of a party girl, Monica.
No, not that kind of party. I mean if we held a little event here, in the school.
Yeah! We could share scary stories, dress up, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Sayori gave me the idea. We could all write horror-themed poems in the spirit of Halloween. As expected, Yuri's eyes light up. Natsuki, on the other hand, doesn't look quite as convinced.
Scary poems? Meh. It's not really my kind of thing.
Well, see it as an opportunity to try something new and grow as a poet.
It would definitely be interesting to see what you all come up with.
See? That's the attitude to have, guys. Plus, it's been a while since I've done anything for Halloween. I was initially against it at first, but Sayori can be pretty persuasive. And I think I should be able to find some time for it, so... What do you guys think? A Halloween event, huh? Much like Monica, it's also been a long time since I've done anything for this festivity. Most of my Halloween memories come from the pranks Sayori and I would pull on each other back when we were children. Although a distant memory, I'd be lying if I said they weren't fun. Yeah, sounds cool to me. I'm in. Although we've got to tell ghost stories too. You know, go all out.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Of course you would, Yuri. Yeah, okay. I get to scare the crap out of you with my scary stories. I'm down. Yay! It'll be fun, guys! I just have one question, though. You said we'd hold the event here, in the school. Assuming we do it while it's dark, wouldn't the school be closed?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Unless we did it at one of our houses? I don't know if we'd have the room, though. Unless you planned, like, breaking into the school after hours.
Well...
The moment of silence, along with Sayori's tone of voice, is incredibly telling. No way. You honestly let Sayori talk you into that, Monica? Eventually, I told Sayori I was fine with it, but I'm still on the fence about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, could we host the party at one of your places? Natsuki?
No! It's a pretty cool idea to break into school. Gotta have that rebellious teenage spirit, right? But what if we get caught? We'd get in so much trouble.
Sorry, Yuri, but I'm with Natsuki here. Wouldn't the thrill of potentially being caught add to the atmosphere? Besides, it'll probably be pretty creepy in here at night when everyone's gone home. Perfect place for this sort of event.
See? I told you, Monica!
Well, I was just surprised at how willing you were to break some major rules, Sayori. I always thought of you as the student who wouldn't go looking for trouble.
Well, once or twice won't hurt anyone.
Don't let that innocent exterior fool you, Monica. Sayori can be ever so sly when she wants to be. She's got a hidden dark side, you know.
Hey! Don't overdo it!
Break it up, you two. Well, now that that's been settled, we can sort out some decorations for the room. Oh my god.
Baron! Please? Can we carve some pumpkins? I sigh. As long as you don't accidentally drop one on my foot again. I'll try. Well, that's you two sorted. How about you, Natsuki? I could bake some cupcakes, or some cookies. Put some Halloween stuff on them, like spiders or whatever. They'd look awesome. And you can bet they taste as good as they look. Spiders are not appetizing to me, so no thank you. Yes! You're the best, Natsuki! Jeez, all it takes is the mention of cupcakes, doesn't it? Yours are so good, though! Well, I am the best. And how about you, Yori? Based on what you contributed to the festival, am I right in assuming some sort of contribution toward the ambiance or atmosphere? Yes, I said ambiance, deal with it. Yuri closes her eyes, clearly in thought. I've come to appreciate how Yuri is someone who really thinks before she speaks. Yes, I think something like that would be ideal. I'll let you know the finer details once I've settled on something, if that's all right. Of course. Well then, on that note, I think that's everything. She finishes typing and puts the laptop lid down. Wait! We should all dress up too! As in Halloween costumes? Yep! Bit old for that, aren't we? You're never too old to dress up. Shut the fuck up, Game Baron! Come on! We used to have a lot of fun doing it with your kid when we were kids, so let's do it again! She does have a point there. I guess it could be quite amusing to see what she can come up with as well. Would we be able to come in as anything? As long as it has to do with Halloween, sure! Ah, well, I don't really know if I'll have the time. Upon seeing Sayori's face drop, she hastens to speak once more. But I'll do my best. Yeah, I'm in too. Looks like I'll have to get creative as well. Although at the moment, the only thing I want to do now is go home and relax. Standing up, I stretch and yawn, looking at the clock. Anyway, I'll call the club meeting here. No poems today, sorry. But I'm sure your Halloween poems will more than make up for it, or will make up for it. I added a more. Because why not? There's a general murmur of agreement as the girls stand up and pack away. Ready to go, Sayori? Okie dokie. Any plans for the weekend? Well, we've got to get our Halloween stuff sorted, remember? So let's head to town to get the pumpkins and things ready. Seeing as you're lazy, I'll let you sleep in and pick you up from your house, instead of us meeting at mine. Hey! It's not like I can help it, you know. Anyway, let's meet at noon, okay? Sounds good. See you then. As she turns around and heads inside, I can almost feel my own home beckoning. It's that wonderful weekend feeling. Are we actually going to be carving pumpkins with Sayori? Is that going to be an event I actually do? Or are we going to jump to after Halloween? Who knows? I gotta make sure I do have Halloween skipped. Oh, Nelly! That would have been bad if I just randomly started Halloween there. Yeah, skip Halloween. I don't need to go through it again. It's the exact same in all 3 of the routes. The only difference being the color of the text box of whichever girl's route you're on. So I don't need to go through it again. That was perhaps the most satisfying night's sleep I've had in a while. What time is it? Wow, it's 10:30? For me, that's super early. This is the second Saturday in a row that I've woken up before noon. Am I slowly shedding my vampiric traits? As I draw the curtains and feel the sunshine flow through the glass, I can't help but feel really content. In fact, ever since joining the literature club, even in spite of the festival, my mood's generally been so much better than usual. Perhaps it's due to what I told the girls before we started our recitals. It's just nice to have people my own age to hang out with. But what if it's something more than that? Sayori? Even thinking about her brings the warm feelings back, although not as strongly. Could it be? Am I really starting to like her in that way? As if to interrupt my brain, my stomach grumbles. Guess I'll give this a muse over breakfast. What do I feel like having today? Cereal, toast, fried eggs, sausage, bacon. So many choices. I think eggs, sausage, and bacon will do for now. I wouldn't have been fine with just eggs. I would have been fine with just toast. Much better. I can see why Sayori mentioned breakfast in her first poem. There I go again, always thinking about her. If I were to be honest, as much as I enjoy all the girls' company, I'd be lying if I said I'd be as excited if I were to spend today with any other girl. Maybe it's because of the history we share? Or because Natsuki's a little too cold for my tastes, and Yuri's a little too quiet? I don't know. Since day one, I've always been comfortable talking to Sayori. And that's never changed. I swear I read somewhere that if you can go years without talking to a friend, and then when you do finally reconnect, if you're able to get along like nothing ever happened, then it's the sign of a true friendship. Or I'm just looking into this too much. Feelings. And there was me thinking the stuff we do in math is hard to get your head around. One thing that never changes is Sayori's inability to get up on time. 5 minutes pass, and I grow impatient. Fishing out my phone, I shoot her a text. It's noon, you lazy girl. We got pumpkins to carve, remember? Minutes tick by without a response. Sayori? At this rate, I'd probably have more of a two-way conversation with a mime. Man, how creepy must I look? Just aimlessly standing outside her house? Knock on the door! Her parents are probably home. Get invited in. Actually, can't you just go into her house whenever the fuck you want? Isn't that still a thing from base game? You just enter her house whenever, more or less. With a sigh, I open the gate and head to her house. Oh, yeah, you can't just let yourself in. We're really gonna have to work on her sleeping patterns. I always knew she could be a little lazy, but this is getting annoying. Sayori? It's me. Sorry, I didn't want to wait outside. Are you, dressed? If I strain my ears, I can faintly pick up the sound of her voice. She's not replying to me, though. Sounds like she's talking to herself. I can't quite pick up what she's saying from this distance. Probably sleep talking, and knowing her, sleep talking about food. I'm nearing the end of my patience. Okay, that was your last chance. If you're getting changed or anything, you can't be mad at me. Man, her room is a mess. And Sayori herself is tucked away in the mess of pillows, blankets, and the duvet that forms her bed. There's a swath of hair that's fallen into her mouth, and she's drooling slightly. She's curled up into a ball with her arms hugging herself. It's a strangely adorable sight, and I feel bad in having to wake her up. As I draw closer, I can finally make out what she's saying. And to my dismay, it's nothing wholesome at all. It sounds more like she's softly whimpering to herself. I can also spot glistening wet trails down her cheeks. Seeing Sayori cry is a sight I wish I'd never have to see. Can't help it. What's she talking about? Sorry, I'm so useless, but really trying for everyone. She flips over restlessly, a sob accompanying the movement. But it's so hard, so tiring. Don't want to do any more. No. Please. Someone. Anyone. I know. Selfish. Sayori. Her head turns slightly, almost as if she heard me. Her eyes remain shut, so it's impossible to tell if she's awake. Sayori, it's me. Baron. It's okay. I'm here. No, I don't want to go. Didn't work last time. They said it would work. Fresh sobs fill the room as she cries harder. Her voice breaks completely as tears drip down her face. Well, so much for the heavier stuff appearing later. At this point, I've had enough. A strong protective instinct within me demands I reach out and gently clasp one of her hands with mine. With her hand in mine, I gingerly shake her awake. Sayori! Baron? With that final mysterious utterance, her eyes flutter open, with panic momentarily flashing through them. When she sees me, She visibly relaxes and sits up. Oh, hi, Baron. She hastily turns away and tries to discreetly wipe her face. Still trying to process what I've just witnessed. Sayori, are you okay? I think you were having a nightmare. Oh, was I? I don't remember anything like that. I was literally right here, listening to you cry. Of course you had a nightmare. You said some really concerning stuff. She anxiously bites her lip as she replies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worried. You seriously need to stop thinking that you're a burden. It's my job to be concerned about you. We're best friends. You're really silly sometimes, you know that? What's going on, Sayori? Please, just talk to me. Oh my god, am I really doing this right now? Alright, content warnings, y'all. I'm just gonna say that right now. Content warnings. She looks ashamed as she gets herself out of bed. Oh god, I just realized! I totally forgot what we have planned for today. And I overslept. Baron, I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot. She flails around, and on instinct, I reach out and pull her into a hug. Clearly, this takes her by surprise, as she doesn't make an effort to return it. At least initially. But after a while, she eventually starts to weakly hug back. Ouch. As we break apart, Sayori smiles, clearly trying to put her nightmare behind her. Thank you, Baron. You always know how to make me feel better. Anyway, you have a lot to do today, right? Let's get started then! Is she really gonna try and ignore the elephant in the room? Sayori, don't you want to talk? No. Sorry, I just really don't want to talk about it, if that's okay. Another glimpse of this concerning side she works so hard to pass off. And yet, there they are again. Those walls I can never get through. But, Baron, please? It's nothing. Everyone has nightmares. She seizes on my moment of silence. Anyway, can you just give me a moment to get dressed? Then we can start getting spooky! With a sigh of resignation, I leave and close the door behind me. Alright, I'm gonna save that there now. Alright, so... Alright, we got our idea of what's gonna come now. Now we got more of an idea of what's gonna happen in her route, for sure. She's very clearly hiding something and doesn't want us to worry about it. So tomorrow, again at 2 o'clock instead of 10, just because... Well, I can afford to go at 2 o'clock this time. And I'm probably gonna need this extra sleep, because I'm working till past midnight tonight. So I'll be very tired. I mean very tired. So yeah, 2 o'clock tomorrow, 2 o'clock Wednesday. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, commenting, lurking. Appreciate it very, very much. As always, I'm hoping everyone has themselves a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.